Begin by finding a position where your body feels supported, a place where you can simply exist for a while without any demands on your time or your attention. Perhaps you adjust your shoulders or let your hands rest loosely, noticing how the surface beneath you carries your weight so completely. There is nothing you need to hold up right now, and nothing you need to figure out. Just this moment and the gentle invitation to arrive. Let your eyes soften or close them if that feels right, as you bring your awareness to the natural movement of your breath. Not trying to change it or force it into a pattern, but just observing the way the air flows in, cool and steady, and how it leaves the body feeling a little more settled with every exhale. As you breathe, you might notice the rising and falling of your chest or the soft expansion of your ribs, a rhythmic reminder that you are here, grounded and safe. As you continue to breathe in this easy, natural way, allow each exhale to be just a little bit longer than the inhale, a slow, trailing release that signals to your nervous system that it is okay to let go. With every breath out, imagine a wave of quietness beginning at the top of your head and slowly washing down over your brow, smoothing the muscles around your eyes and releasing any tension in your jaw. This wave of relaxation moves down through your neck and into your shoulders, which might drop just a fraction more as you breathe out. Allow that sense of ease to travel down your arms, through your elbows, all the way to the very tips of your fingers. You are relaxing quickly and efficiently now because your mind knows the way to this space of inner quiet. It is a familiar path, and you move along it with grace. Notice how your back feels against the chair or the bed, the heavy, comforting sensation of being held. The relaxation flows down through your hips, into your legs, softening the knees and moving through the ankles until it reaches your feet. You are completely supported from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Even as your body becomes heavy and still, your mind remains clear and attentive. Like a calm pool of water, the surface is becoming smooth and glass-like. The ripples of the day's activities are fading away, leaving behind a deep, steady stillness. In this space, your awareness can expand, becoming more receptive to the wisdom you already hold. Imagine yourself standing at the top of a short flight of 3 stairs. They are wide, safe, and made of a material that feels solid beneath you. With each step down, you will find yourself 3 times more deeply relaxed, moving into a state of profound inner focus. Step 1. Stepping down now, feeling a sense of deep release. The world outside is becoming distant, and your inner world is becoming vivid and real. Step 2. Drifting further down into a comfortable, heavy ease. Any sounds around you only serve to deepen your concentration, like distant bird song that belongs in the background of your peace. And step 3, at the bottom now, entering a beautiful state of receptive quiet. Here, in this center of yours, you are the observer. You are the mountain that remains steady while the weather moves around it. Feel the temperature of the air around you, a perfect and neutral coolness that balances the steady warmth of your own presence. You are in a place of absolute safety, a private sanctuary within your own mind where you can look at your experiences with kindness and curiosity. There is a profound strength in this stillness, a sense that you are anchored to something much deeper than words or passing feelings. As you rest here, you begin to notice the subtle textures of your own consciousness, the way thoughts can float by like clouds without needing to be caught or chased. You are settled, you are open, and you are ready to explore the space between what happens and how you choose to meet it. In this deep quiet, we begin to look toward those moments of heat, not with fear, but with the steady gaze of someone who is learning a new way to be free. As you stand in this quiet sanctuary of your own mind, you might begin to sense a memory of that familiar heat, not as something that consumes you, but as a faint, distant warmth on the horizon of your awareness. And as you observe it from this place of cool, steady presence, you notice how it usually begins to rise, moving from the center of your being, upward through the chest, warming the neck, and finally reaching the head. In the past, this heat was a signal, a sudden, urgent messenger telling you that something was wrong, that you were being misunderstood, and that it wasn't safe to let someone else hold a version of you that wasn't true. Allow yourself to look at that belief with immense compassion, the belief that it isn't safe to let people be wrong about you. It is a protective voice, an old guardian that wanted to keep you balanced and seen. But here, in the spaciousness of your inner world, you can begin to see that this guardian is perhaps a bit tired, and that you possess a different kind of safety now. Notice how, when the heat rises, there is a sudden pressure to speak, to object, to push back the words of another before they can land, as if their words had the power to change who you actually are. But as you breathe into this space, you might realize that their words are simply vibrations in the air. They are shapes formed by their own perspectives, their own history, and their own misunderstandings. Perhaps you can imagine those words now, floating in front of you like leaves caught in a current. They do not need to enter your body. They do not need to touch the core of your identity. Take a slow, deep breath in, feeling the coolness of the air traveling down to meet that rising heat. And as you exhale, you settle deeper into the knowing that your truth is yours alone. In this moment of clarity, you find your anchor, that gentle, firm boundary that keeps you centered while the world moves around you. These words belong to them, not me. And even more deeply, you feel the resonance of a choice you are now empowered to make. My peace is not worth reacting in this moment. Notice the relief that comes with that realization, the immense weight that lifts when you realize you don't have to carry the burden of correcting everyone else's perception. The heat is just energy. It doesn't have to become a fire. It can simply be a warm signal that invites you to drop your anchor. Imagine that anchor now, heavy, golden, and solid, dropping from your heart down into the quiet earth beneath you. When you feel that heat starting to rise, you can simply touch this anchor. You can feel the coolness of it, and you can remind yourself, their words, their truth, their path, and my peace, my silence, my strength. You are finding the space in the middle, the gap between the feeling and the doing, a wide, beautiful landscape where you are the observer. In this gap, the urgency fades. The need to object softens into a quiet curiosity. You might even find yourself wondering what it's like for them to see things that way, without needing to change a single thing about it. You are learning that your safety doesn't come from their understanding. Your safety comes from your own refusal to abandon yourself in a moment of reaction. By choosing your peace, you are keeping yourself whole. Breathe once more into that wholeness. Feeling the heat transform into a steady, radiant glow of self-possession, a light that says you are here, You are known to yourself, and that is more than enough. This new way of being is already taking root, settling into the very fibers of your awareness, preparing you for the moments to come. As this steady glow of self-possession settles into your bones, invite your mind to travel forward in time, not into the distant future, but perhaps just a few days or weeks from now. Imagine yourself moving through an ordinary day, walking through a familiar space, feeling the weight of your feet on the ground and the rhythmic, easy flow of your breath. You are grounded, you are present, and then a moment arrives that would have previously been a trigger. Perhaps someone speaks a word that feels unfair, or they make an assumption about you that is simply not true. In this mental rehearsal, I want you to notice the very first flicker of that old heat. Feel it starting to stir in your chest, beginning its ascent toward your head. But watch what happens now, almost as if the film has slowed down to a gentle, manageable pace. Before that heat can turn into a fire of objection, before the anger can tighten your jaw or rush to your tongue, you notice a space, a wide, cool, expansive gap between what was said and how you choose to be. In that gap, your anchor rises up to meet you. You might hear your own voice, calm and steady, whispering within your mind. These words belong to them. They do not belong to me. Or perhaps you feel the quiet strength of that other truth. My peace is not worth reacting in this moment. Watch yourself in this future moment. Notice the physical shift as you choose the pause. Instead of leaning in to defend, you find yourself leaning back into your own center. The heat that used to cloud your thinking now simply becomes a signal, a gentle tap on the shoulder letting you know it is time to breathe. Take that breath now, right here in your imagination, a slow, deep inhale. And as you exhale, see yourself remaining silent for just a heartbeat longer than you used to. Notice the incredible power in that silence. Notice that you are still safe. Even though they are wrong about you, even though they don't see the truth of who you are in this moment, you are standing in your own light, and it feels remarkably solid. You observe their words as if they are autumn leaves blowing past you on a windy day. They may swirl around you, they may even brush against you, but they do not enter you. They do not define you. Look at the expression on your own face in this future scene. There is a new kind of dignity there, a quiet, unshakable authority that comes from not needing to prove anything to anyone. You realize that when you don't react, you keep your energy, you keep your heart, you keep your day. You are no longer a participant in their confusion. You are a witness to your own composure. Perhaps you see yourself simply nodding, or asking a calm question, or even just walking away with a soft smile because you know something they don't. You know that your truth is yours to keep, and it doesn't require their permission to exist. Feel the satisfaction of this response. Let it wash over you like cool water. The old urgency to be understood is being replaced by a much deeper need, the need to be at peace with yourself. This rehearsal is carving a new path in your mind, a new road that you can take whenever the heat begins to rise. Each time you practice this in your mind's eye, the path becomes smoother, the pause becomes more natural, the anchor becomes more effortless. You are becoming the person who can allow others to be wrong because you are so vibrantly, beautifully right with yourself. Allow this image of your future self to merge with who you are right now, letting the two versions of you click into place. As this integration happens, you might begin to feel a series of truths settling into your conscious awareness. Simple, clear reminders that will stay with you long after this session ends. These truths flow through you now like a cooling spring, effortless and clear. Perhaps you notice how easily your mind accepts these shifts in perspective, as if you are simply remembering a strength that was always yours. It is safe to allow a moment of silence. Silence is not a concession, but a choice. Their words belong to them, but your peace belongs to you. When you feel that heat begin to rise, you might simply notice it as a signal to breathe, a signal that you are standing at the threshold of your own power. You are allowed to be misunderstood because you no longer need the world to hold the map of who you are. You hold that map within your own steady hands. As these suggestions take root in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind, you might find that you feel a sense of lightness in your chest, a softening in the jaw and the shoulders. You are finding that your peace is worth more than any reaction, and that your stillness is more persuasive than any defense. Day by day, in situations large and small, you will find yourself naturally reaching for the pause. You will observe the heat without becoming the fire. You will hear the words without taking them into your heart. You are becoming a person who can wait, who can watch, and who can choose exactly how much of themselves to share. In a moment, I will begin to count from 1 up to 5, and with every number you will find yourself becoming more present, more grounded, and more awake. Carrying this newfound spaciousness with you as you return to the room. 1. Beginning to feel the weight of your body against the surface beneath you. Feeling the air in the room against your skin, noticing the gentle rhythm of your steady breath. 2. Noticing a sense of quiet vitality returning to your limbs, a subtle energy beginning to stir in your fingers and your toes, as if you are waking up from a deeply restorative rest. 3. Bringing your awareness to the space around you, the sounds in the distance, the light behind your eyelids, and that beautiful, calm anchor of knowing that you are in control of your response. 4. Feeling refreshed, clear-headed, and deeply centered. Your mind is organized, your body is relaxed, and your spirit is steady. And 5. Eyes opening when you are ready, fully back, fully present, and fully yourself. Take a deep, nourishing breath in and let it all the way out. Moving forward with the knowledge that the pause is always there for you whenever you need it. You are ready for whatever the day brings, meeting it with your own quiet strength. Carry this calm gently with you. Before we finish, I'd like to leave you with one thought. No two minds are exactly alike. Your experiences are unique. Your challenges are unique. Your goals are unique. So your sessions should be unique. At MyMomentum, every session is created specifically for you, shaped around your goals, your experiences, and the way your mind works. Visit mymomentumnow.com to create your own personalized session and discover what becomes possible when your mind is guided in a way that's uniquely yours.